Apologize in advance for the length of this video, but I'm going to be going over how I'm going to propagate this native thimbleberry plant. This is the second year. It's starting to sprout out. I have a couple different cuttings available. We're going to do something special with this weird one that's barely budding right here. But anyways, check it out. So I got the cuttings from the thimbleberry. I'm going to be showing you how I prepare. And this is the case for most things I'm trying to propagate. I'm going to cut off at an angle, about right there, underneath the node, and then trim off any of the buds coming up the side right here. I leave stuff on top so the plant can still photosynthesize. You can also scrape off thinly the cambium layer on the stem. If you think, some people say it helps with rooting, some people say it's not necessary, so I'm not going to do that this time around and see what happens. But anyways, always cut under a node and leave some foliage on the top, and that's pretty much what they're going to look like. Then you're going to go ahead and dip them in some sort of rooting hormone. You can use aloe vera, honey, all sorts of stuff. But anyways, I have them dipped in the rooting hormone, and then I'm going to take my plugs, pop them into place, and then put them back into the Easy Cloner. Most cuttings take about 2 weeks before they start forming roots. When it comes to plant propagation, it's definitely the more cuttings you have, the better success rate, because a lot of these just don't make it. But basically, anytime you're trying to propagate a plant, it's a race against time of moisture loss. If you want one of these Easy Cloners, check out my link tree, but I ain't going to plug too much shit. But anyways, check this out over here. These are willow stumps. Have you ever cut down a stump or a tree branch and it still got shit jutting out of it? Well, I'm going to propagate this willow. I'm going to do it the same way like I did the others. So let's go over it. I'm going to take off the bottom buds. I cut it at an angle. I'm going to dip it in my rooting hormone, and then I'm going to place it into my Easy Cloner. I will be posting updates, so like and follow today. And one final piece of advice, always clean your cutting instruments. I use a spray bottle with diluted rubbing alcohol and water, and that's all it takes to sterilize your equipment.